Jab slip, jab slip, jab slip. Ooh, a nice one. Again. Oh yeah. Slip 1, 2. Jab slip, across. Across. Boom, boom. Understand?
Hey, Mike. Mike, how do you respond to fans who want your Jake Paul fight to be sanctioned fight?
Not today, buddy.
Oh, why not?
I'm a little scared because it is Mike Tyson, and I feel like when I look across the ring, I'm just gonna be like, have a wow moment that I'm actually about to fight Mike Tyson.
Bro, but just think about your transition.
Jake Paul has reacted to Mike Tyson's latest footage, showing Tyson's ripped physique at 57 years old. However, the world's oldest boxer, Steve Ward, has expressed serious concerns about Mike versus Jake. He said, "Personally, I think that Mike Tyson could go straight out there and knock him out within a minute, just cream him all together. But are they going to allow that? Or is there something nasty going off in the background that says you don't knock him out, Mike?" Well, it's all to be seen. Ward persisted in the ring until he reached the age of 64, granting him a distinctive perspective on the upcoming showdown. The Nottingham brawler is throwing his support behind Tyson to replicate the feat against Paul on July 20th. Nevertheless, he harbors doubts regarding whether Tyson will receive clearance to unleash his complete power on Paul. Ward said, "For me personally, I wish the fight had never been made, because if it is like that, and Mike holds back on the reins, it only looks bad for one person, Mike Tyson. I wouldn't like him to go out there losing his respect, and I really think if he's held back, that's exactly what's going to happen. So it's a shameful thing. I wish it had never got off the ground should Tyson choose to exercise restraint." As Ward suggests, there's a risk that he'll forfeit the admiration of the boxing community, a reputation Iron Mike has diligently cultivated. He added, "It is awkward. First of all, you've got to want to really do it. You've got to have the will to do it. You can't have do this. You play football, you play tennis, you don't play boxing. So that's one place in that ring, the loneliest place on the earth, where you can get badly hurt if you're not up to the mark." Drawing from his own journey, Ward intimately understands the daunting task of rekindling one's athletic prowess following an extended hiatus. He empathizes with the arduous journey Tyson is embarking on to whip himself back into fighting form, recognizing the sheer dedication and pain it entails. Ward added, "So I can just imagine Mike's had a hard job, and he's had to get back on form. From what I've seen, his fast combinations are looking for business, but a fast combination can be seen quickly, and then you can go a little bit duff. I hope he isn't. I hope he really is training himself to that magnificent peak. Once again, I want him to do Paul." Both Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua have warmly embraced the prospect of the fight, and now Alexander Usyk, who is set to face Fury next month, has thrown his support behind the event. Usyk emphasizes his support for Tyson's decision to emerge from retirement and take on Jake Paul, affirming he sees no issue with it whatsoever. He said, "It just shows Tyson is a big famous man who is well known around the world. Jake Paul is a young guy who wanted boxing, who wants to help young guys, but it's a big show. If people want to see the show, okay, give it to them. For me, I think it's okay." Usyk explained that Tyson is a legendary boxer who is recognized worldwide, and Jake Paul is a young boxer who has won matches and wants to assist other young boxers, but it's more of a spectacle, talking about if this fight should be happening or not. Usyk added that if people wish to see the show, they should be given the opportunity. However, Eddie Hearn has strongly condemned the upcoming, denouncing it as appalling in the realm of boxing. "I think that we live in a crazy world, don't we, where that younger generation is built off views, built off narrative, built off controversy. And as a hardcore fight fan, someone that's been around boxing since I was 9 years old, I find it disgusting that a 58-year-old man with who was my hero growing up firstly has to even get back in the ring discussing the fight on Pier Morgan." Uncensored promoter, "Because you're now admitting that's now a concession, that everything else is gone. The last thing that goes to power, and the only thing I can speak of, is the power that means I've lost everything else, right? It's just a weird thing." Sonnen suggests that pride played a significant role in Tyson's decision. "It's widely remembered that there was a period when Tyson was the epitome of intimidation. Such a formidable ego is not easily shed, especially for those who have once basked in its glory, right? It's just a weird thing." Mike Tyson said, "I can draw, I can sell tickets. I'm sitting here with you right now. Nobody else from my time, nobody else 60 years old, regardless of sport, has been invited in your studio." It's a great point. It's true. It was all true. And Mike Tyson does have pride, anticipation. hangs thick in the air as spectators eagerly await the imminent clash. Fraught with suspense, concerns loom large over the safety of Mike Tyson, with many fearing the potential for serious injury. The risks are stark. At his age, any forceful blow to the head could spell significant danger. The fragility of the aging brain amplifies these fears, underscoring the potential for lasting neurological harm from just one powerful strike. Tyson must brace himself like never before, recognizing the formidable challenge posed by his opponent. The problem child, can we give him that we want to take that from him? What is irrelevance to pride? Well, pride is what's going to make you try. Pride is what is going to make you care. You'll hear people say, I don't care about a number of things. I don't care about failure. I don't care. You'll hear them say that, but the ones that really mean it, where that's true, they don't care. They don't care. See you, they don't have pride. It does not matter to them. And we would not assign that title to Mike Tyson, would we not? In anything, the risks associated with Mike Tyson engaging in combat at his current age are glaringly evident. Any individual over the age of 50 must exercise extreme caution to avoid sustaining any head trauma, let alone enduring repeated punches to the face. Esteemed forensic professionals have thoroughly analyzed this matter and unanimously concluded that Mike Tyson's safety is gravely in peril. Amidst the myriad perspectives, British pugilist Dave Allen's take stands out as particularly scathing, echoing the sentiments of many. Allen recently mentioned, as far as the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight goes, I think it's dangerous. Mike Tyson is one of the greatest heavyweights that ever lived, but at 58 years of age, he shouldn't be getting hit. He further commented that Jake Paul is a young man who is in good shape, and the fight is risky for Tyson, and it should not be taking place. He added, Jake Paul is a young man, he's in shape, and he's ended up being a half-decent professional boxing prospect. So for me, it's dangerous, and it shouldn't be happening. There are just a few scenarios in which Mike Tyson might opt out of this event before July 20th. The foremost possibility is a significant injury sustained during his rigorous training sessions preceding the event. This would likely be the primary factor leading to his withdrawal. Alternatively, unforeseen personal issues or medical conditions cropping up close to the event date could also prompt his absence. However, presently both parties appear resolute in their determination to step into the ring and defy the skeptics. Tyson has displayed frustration at the constant reminders of his age from numerous quarters to show his strength and shut the mouths of all the haters. Mike Tyson recently beat his torso, showcasing remarkable fitness ahead of his bout with Jake Paul while mingling with fans over the past weekend. Music. Okay, how to communicate ahead of time. I got back with you. As you can see, the titan of the heavyweight division continues to defy expectations, showcasing relentless training regimens through captivating videos and generously bearing his physique for his devoted followers as he signed autographs and posed for photos. Last weekend, Tyson said, I don't need a shirt. I have to show them what they are betting on. I want to show off how good I look, how in shape I am. In the realm of professional boxing, Paul stands out with an impressive record of triumph, securing victory in 9 out of his 10 bouts. However, his flawless streak was tarnished by a single loss to Tommy Fury in the preceding year. Notably, in his latest match, Paul showcased his prowess by swiftly knocking out Ryan Borland in the initial round, marking his 6th decisive victory in the paid ranks. However, Paul, asserting his aspirations for a significant world title, has opted to pause his encounters with journeyman fighters to challenge the boxing icon Tyson. Despite facing considerable backlash for agreeing to fight the aging legend, he remains steadfast in his belief that the match will be evenly contested. Get why people like there's it's very 50-50, but to the people that don't think I'm going to win, it's like I'm younger, faster, sharper, and NH can hit at the same levels that he can and be able to take his punches. When the fight was announced, Paul expressed his excitement about making the fight accessible to all Netflix subscribers. He emphasized his ambition to become a world champion and saw this upcoming bout as an opportunity to prove himself against the greatest heavyweight champion. Paul said, my sights are set on becoming a world champion, and now I have a chance to prove myself against the greatest heavyweight champion ever, the baddest man on the planet and the most dangerous boxer of all time. This will be the fight of a lifetime. On the other hand, Tyson has also hit out at the event's critics. Tyson stated that despite being 58 years old, he is still attracting billions of views simply by discussing fighting with someone. He expressed frustration towards those, including many athletes, who are envious of his current popularity. Tyson dismissed their jealousy and said, I'm 58 and what, I'm getting billions of views from just talking to somebody about fighting. Everybody, even most of the athletes, they're jealous. That's whack. I say, in your prime, You couldn't draw 1 million people, man. What are you talking about? You couldn't sell out an arena? Who at 58 could sell out an 80,000-seat arena during a weekend? Tyson shared a clip on his Snapchat featuring a sparring session alongside one of his trainers. The video offered a glimpse into the perspective Hall would experience while maneuvering around the ring with the ex-heavyweight champion. Tyson's choice of Everlast gloves caught the eye as he unleashed rapid punches. This display could be a harbinger of what lies ahead, considering the fight is still over 3 months away. Music fans soon started to share their thoughts on the video. For instance, one fan said, "The last time I saw Mike fight as an old man, he looked one round weak and slow. Paul is no contender to any real pro fighter, but he can beat a 60-year-old by just defending himself for 2 rounds, then drop his mediocre hammer on Mike." Another added, "I need Mike to drop this pretender. I need Mike to hit him so hard that decides not to play boxer anymore. I want him to say around, and I found out why they call him Iron Mike. I'm going to the WWE." This fan said, "I've been a Mike fan for a long time. I like Jake too, but Mike, even at his age, is going to put something on Jake that he hasn't had. You go Iron Mike." And another fan added, "That's great, but it doesn't show the reciprocal punches. He better be scared. I'm not rooting for Paul." Tyson has shown how the fight changes when he gets hit back. Ask Gander. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson appeared in a Fox interview last week and talked about his mindset going into the bout. He said, "I have a weird personality. I don't think it's weird though. Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. That's how it is." Tyson mentioned that he was apprehensive about the fight with Roy Jones Jr. in 2020, but he decided to proceed with the fight, stating that he confronts anything he is afraid of due to his personality. He added, "I was afraid of the Roy Jones Jr. fight in 2020. I was 100 pounds overweight. I was, however, old, 54, 53. And I said, let's do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I confronted. That's my personality right now. I'm scared to death." But that's what motivates Tyson to return to the ring. He stated that he has always believed that facing adversity and feeling nervous have propelled him to success throughout his career. He emphasized that he needs these emotions to motivate him to fight. He added, "I always believed that adversity and nervousness pretty much catapulted me into success. If I didn't have these feelings, I wouldn't go into this fight. I have to have these feelings to fight. Without them, I would never go in the ring." But Tyson will be all business when reality hits, and the butterflies will disappear. He said, "As the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality, and in reality, I'm invincible." Talking about his opponent, Tyson mentioned that Jake Paul has evolved significantly since his days of YouTubing. He believes that Paul will come prepared to inflict harm, something Tyson is familiar with. However, Tyson feels that Paul will be making a big mistake. Tyson said, "I saw a YouTube of him at 16 doing weird dances. That's not the guy I'm going to be fighting. This guy is going to come. He's going to try to hurt me, which I'm accustomed to, and he's going to be greatly mistaken." Despite lingering skepticism due to his age, Mike Tyson remains resolute in his belief that he will triumph in his bout against Jake Paul. The 57-year-old boxing icon, on the brink of his 58th birthday, had voiced apprehensions regarding his well-being when news of the upcoming bout emerged in early March. Concurrently, an archived video of Tyson relying on a cane for mobility had resurfaced online, fueling concerns among his supporters. Nevertheless, with the recent posting of a photo by Tyson's coach Rafael Cordo on social media, perceptions appear to have shifted significantly. Switching gears to Instagram, Cordo uploaded a snapshot featuring Tyson adorned in boxing gloves inside the ring, with Cordo positioned just outside the ropes. Time seemed irrelevant in Tyson's presence as he emanated an enduring vitality, his robust forearms pulsating with strength and a familiar aura of dominance that resonates deeply with fans. The Brazilian mixed martial arts coach captioned the post, "A real war tank. Let's go together." As per a translation, witnessing this formidable incarnation of Tyson, dormant for what seemed like an eternity, ignited a resurgence of optimism among fans. They dared to dream that come July, Iron Mike would step into the ring and leave Paul kissing the canvas. Amidst the palpable excitement surrounding the upcoming showdown, it wasn't long before every fan caught sight of the spectacle. Speculation arose that Tyson still retains his title as the baddest man on the planet. Thus, when Jake Paul steps into the ring with him, he may discover the folly of crossing paths with such a formidable opponent. The user wrote, "The prime Mike Tyson is still inside the older Mike Tyson. The amount of fight punches, power, and speed that he has left inside him will remind Jake Paul to never come out of his lane ever again." On the other hand, Mike Tyson is set to kick the cannabis habit as he gears up for his bout against Jake Paul. Tyson appears to be taking the fight seriously, having become well known for smoking cannabis. He said, "I don't know, maybe it has something to do with my tripler tendencies or something, but I don't think I'm going to smoke for this fight. I think I'm going to be very irritable and nasty." Asked if he would take his own cannabis-infused sweets before a fight, he added, "Normally I do, but for this particular fight, I think I'm going to go pretty raw and naked. No regulations have been disclosed for the upcoming match." However, Tyson has acknowledged that it will be an exhibition bout, and consequently won't be recorded on either fighter's official record. Despite this, the boxing icon vehemently asserts that the bout will be authentic, brushing off criticisms as mere envy from detractors. Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen if you enjoyed this one. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and press that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.